Erik, great to see you, mate. Some good news on players like Garnacho, Ahmad, Mazraoui. They're available after missing the international break, as well as there are some absentees. But I presume your focus is on the squad you have at your disposal and having the belief that they'll get 3 points tomorrow.
It's always about the players who are available because that's where you have to work with, and that is the players you can line up. So get the best out of this team, but also we trust, of course, the players who are there, and they are good players, and they can construct a good team. And we have a squad from over 20 who are all players who are ready to play and who has the standards to play for Manchester United. And now, tomorrow we have to do it with a squad where, sadly enough, some players are not available, but the players who are in, they are good players and they can make a good team. And as always, we have to win. We have to match the standards, the expectations who belong to Manchester United.
You've got a lot of quality in that squad. Does it feel like another fresh start after the international break, a chance to look ahead at the fixtures and go again?
We go always again. And if you win or lose, if there's a break or there's no break, and of course we had time to review this block, but the players, the most of them were away at that time with their nations. Now they come back, and then we have to go again. And it's a good fixture. Play Brentford, a real challenge. Typical style is a good style. They are very successful with that as well. You have to be ready. You have to be front foot, and you have to put the energy in, because in Premier League is definitely not an easy win, but for sure not against Brentford.
They've got a habit of scoring some early goals as well, something you have to be guarded against.
Yeah, but that is all. We are aware of it, and then you need a plan against. But of course, it's a strength, one of many strengths of this team of Brentford. So you have to be ready to take this on board and to transfer this to the pitch and to take the best out and to make that strength of them. We have to make it a weakness, and that's up to us.
And I remember the game last season with incredible late drama. How good an example was that of this squad's never say die attitude? When their backs are against the wall, they fight to the finish.
Yes, but I think there were both games where in the dying seconds everything changes. And I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow. But you need a fast start, but also you need a strong finish.
Andre Onana won the Premier League Save of the Month for that outstanding double stop against Palace. How impressed have you been with his start to the season?
You see, he's adapted to Man United. He adapted to the Premier League. He's a brilliant keeper, and everyone is seeing now.
Yeah, he's done really, really well. So has Christian Eriksen in that midfield. Since returning to the team, a regular source of goals and assists. How good is it to see him in that form, which he continued for Denmark? And what do you think it is that he's benefiting from to get this form?
I think, first of all, is himself. That is, I think, an example. And sometimes you are out of the team, you fight yourself back. You show resilience and you show belief. And he waited for his chance, and then he took him. And this moment he formed a good couple with Kobe, but we know from the past that he's also a very good couple with Casemiro. So there are more good combinations we can line up in the midfield. But of course, I'm very happy with his performance, and I hope he can keep this process going.
Well, we wish him luck against his old team on the weekend, and you as well. Good luck at the weekend.
You're welcome, thank you.
Now that we're back, I wanted to ask around team news. Has everyone come back from the international break fit and healthy?
Yeah, touch wood. Everyone fit and healthy, so everyone that was available last game should be available for this game as well.
Have you got an update on the likes of, obviously I know a few of them are quite far away from coming back, so like the likes of Johan Wissa, Rico Henry, Nunes, Aaron Hickey? Like what's their, have they...
The four of them, Hickey long term, Nunes is actually running on the grass. That was four names, that was too much for me. Wissa, yeah. Wissa is training on the grass with the team, so that's positive. So I just need to find out if it's too soon to involve him or not.
probably haven't had the best start to the season. Erik Ten Hag under a lot of pressure, and I guess for you on the opposite side, things are going quite well here at Brentford, especially I guess with the early goals he keeps scoring week on week. It's almost getting more and more impressive. I think from the last one was a little bit slower than the ones from before that, though.
Yeah, exactly. We were very disappointed with that. So we start with the quick goals. I think obviously it's fantastic. It's a fantastic story. It's a fantastic narrative. It's I've said it many times. It's something we train on. We have a strategy for it, and we focus on it before each game. And there's a mindset behind it as well. And I think the mindset and the style of play and how we want to play helps the kickoff, because when we get it up and around the box, we'd like to have maybe a few passes and then a cross to try to put pressure on the opponent straight away. So I think all that linked together help. And then, of course, it's probably 1 in a billion that we score 3 goals under a minute, and then the fourth, let's say, just go for 2 goals. 4 goals under 2 minutes, 4 games in a row. That's impossible to do. I don't think anyone will beat that record. So that's of course nice, and we will try to keep doing that on Saturday as well. On Erik Ten Hag, I think it's incredible how much scrutiny he need to face. And as a head coach, I think we how can you say, acknowledge or feel or know how it is to be in a situation like this, or have experienced similarities for spells of our careers, the most of us. So I think it's too much. Clearly a good coach, won 2 trophies in 2 seasons, and I understand it how it is. It is when the team win, the head coach is absolutely fantastic. If the team lose, the head coach is absolutely shit. Sorry my language. It's probably neither or. Okay, it's something in between, I think. And it's never only the head coach or the players or the fans or the board or what. It's probably a combination of a lot of things. So, yeah.
I guess on that point, is there ever such a good time as facing United or going to Old Trafford? Is it just...
I experienced too many times in my career when we are facing a team that have lost 3 games in a row, and then they're absolutely flying and running over you, and you lose big. And other times they haven't. They have won 5 games in a row, and then suddenly you beat them. So I don't really pay too much attention to that. The only thing I focus on is that how can we make sure that we are up there and we do everything we can to perform, and we come flying out, hopefully score quick again. But it's about us.
And the away run, so the points have come at home. The away run, though, for the start of the season couldn't have been much more challenging with the games. So
relatively
Liverpool, City, Spurs, and Man United as the away games. That's quite. I think the stats showed it was probably the hardest run away from home at the beginning of the season any team had faced. Daunting. Do you feel that you've taken that challenge though and faced up to it as a group really positively?
I think we have. I think actually, if you look at the Liverpool game, I think the first 60 is probably the best 60 minutes we played there. And we played there 4 times. So that's a big positive. Of course, okay, in the end we lost. Never happy with that. But we need to look at the performance as well. The City game that's the best 20 minutes maybe we ever played in the Premier League. And the first half again was fantastic, and overall probably still quite a bit better game than the year we beat them. Tottenham, they were more positive, but I think we gave definitely way too much away in that game against a Tottenham team that hit an unbelievable high level. So hopefully we can add all that together to the perfect performance over 90 minutes and get 3 points on Saturday. That would be nice.
And you said last season you were sort of unbelievably unlucky not to get that, and a win against United last season. Obviously, a lot of late goals involved in that. How do you feel you bridge that gap? Because I know you won't want to be relying on luck come Saturday.
I'll take some luck. We will do everything we can to play. We try to do that every weekend, of course, every game, to play the perfect game. So we will try to do that again with a lot of effort and hard work. And then if we can spice it up with a bit of luck, then maybe we can get it over the line and get 3 points. We know it'll be very difficult against a top team. top players and the top manager. So, but we go there and we believe we can do something. So hopefully we can.